Shalom Akim, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Wachak, Wadash, Barakatah Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Barakatah Yashala, Barakatah Yahudah. Good give double honors to the apostle knows the great millstone, teaching well, overseeing the construction of the tabernacle of David, a more perfect tabernacle. Shalom to the Akim, Wa'akwaf, scattered abroad. Sincere members of the hopeful elect who have been quick in these last days to stand upon their feet and bear witness to the words of truth. This is Isaiah 1, and starting at 1, the vision of Isaiah, the son of Amoz, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the day of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh Shai has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Ah, sinful nation, and people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh Shai, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel to anger. They are gone away backwards. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, the whole heart faint. And here's the point. Isaiah 1:6. From the sole of the foot even unto the head there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises, putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. And this is ultimately, those putrid sores, those bruises, those wounds, or is ultimately talking about weakness, and that mollifying ointment is righteousness, the knowledge, the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shah, which comes through obedience, man. But like the scripture says, from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, man. And man, these people are this world is wicked, man. There's no soundness in it, man.
Strong's H 4974. Methome.
Let's see what the word says. All right, let's see what Google says.
Soundness.
It says the state of being in good condition, robustness, the quality of being based on valid reason or good judgment, man. There's no soundness in these Israelites, man. They're gone, man. They're gone, and they do things that are just, man. You Jake, man. Let's get this. Where's it? Jeremiah 4? Am I tripping? It's like it's like Israel, bear with me. Jeremiah 4:22, it says, for my people, who's the people of the Lord, man, the Israelites, they are foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, meaning they're idiots, man. They have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, man. I wanted to grab those two scriptures to lay the foundation of this lesson, which is going to be based upon this article right here, man. Of just, man, Jakes, man, being stupid, doing stupid things because they're following after the ways of Esau, man. And it's a lot of stuff that just, that's why I made that last lesson, man. This place is not safe for children, man. And I mentioned in the last lesson, man, when these women, these men, these effeminate men, they allow their kids to become indoctrinated by feeding them and bringing up in the ways of Babylon the Great, man. It says, dad warns parents after son of 12 years old gets deleted from blackout challenge. Check your kids' phones, man. And hey, man, as we get into this lesson, man, all I can say, man, is that's on the parents, man. All this is on the parents, man. You wanna bring your children up to be these modernized children. You want your children 12 years old, man. Why does your 12-year-old son have a phone, man? 12 years old, man. That's the ways of Babylon. And hey, man, I bet. Look, let's go back and look at the photo, man. Look at him. Haircut, line up, beard lined up. The ways of Babylon, man. He's not teaching his children righteousness. But it says, it's from March 17th. It says, Colorado father Haley Isis, whatever, is speaking out about his son Joshua's deletion in the hopes that other parents can stop internet trends like the blackout challenge from Harmony of Children, man. And wait, man, these people are followers, man. These people are so given into social media, man. The enchantments and the witchcrafts of Esau Edom, man. These people are followers, man. All of them, man. Again, why does your 12-year-old son have a phone, man? And now you're speaking, continuing on, man. It says, check out their phones. Xenion, whatever. It says, tells people in this week's issue, it's not about privacy. This is their lives, man. And you more worried about their phone than what, man? The ways of Babylon the Great, man. The indoctrination, man. I bet he feeds his children pork. I bet he allows his children they probably grew up in a Christian church, etc. It says Zion's nightmare began on March 22nd, 2021, when his son, so this was last year, when his son Caleb went searching for his twin brother Joshua, 12, and the family's Aurora, Colorado home. It said Caleb found Joshua lying on the floor with a shoelace wrapped tightly around his neck, man. A shoelace, man. Tragically, Joshua ended up spending 19 days on life support before he was pronounced deleted on April 10th. We prayed so hard for him to wake up, and that's what God were you praying to? I wonder. Says whatever, who owns a medical transportation company. It was just hard, man. An actively involved father, whatever, already had the dangers of the internet on his radar. He monitored his kid's app and deleted TikTok, where some of the challenges have gone viral from their phones after he read that TikTok wasn't age appropriate for his boys, man. Hey, man, you got TikTok. I don't know, bro. You got, and it's not to war any brother, but TikTok is not a app for grown people or little children, man. That's an app of folly, man. It's weird, man. I think it's weird, man, when you have these grown people doing TikToks and dancing around and doing all this weird stuff, man. That's just me, man. But he said it wasn't age appropriate for his boys. Of course it's not, man. None of this social media, internet bullshit, phone stuff is age appropriate, man. It says still videos are everywhere online, whatever. It says Joshua was the type of kid who liked to explore and try new things, man. So it says Joshua learned a lot of good skills from those videos, including the guitar, soccer, and cooking. But at some point, he also learned about the blackout challenge. And peep this, in which participants starved themselves for oxygen until they pass out, man. And again, man, that's crazy, man. You got a little child that thought this was a good idea to starve himself of oxygen, man, until he passes out, man. And he did this by using a shoelace. And this is, man, let's go into that, man. It's Micah. Let's go to Micah. Perfect example of how this world will destroy you, man. That's a simple example, just like that we read through. It's Micah 2:10 in full effect, man. Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, man. A 12-year-old child using the technology of Esau Edom on an app created by Esau Edom or Moab or whatever, saw on this app. Now, it's not even, and what's mind-boggling is this is a challenge. This is what other people were doing, man. Other people starving themselves for oxygen until they pass out, man. Because Babylon. Let's go to that, man. Where is it? Ecclesiastes 10:6. Ecclesiastes 10:6, man. Folly is set in great dignity and the rich sit in a low place. All because of the fact that this challenge was going viral, man. Folly was in great dignity. That you have people actually doing this stuff, man. Literally starving themselves of oxygen, man. All for the use of going, all for the use of getting some likes or getting some comments or building up some followers on a stupid app, man. These people, if this is not a perfect example of how destroyed, man, these people are, man. Hosea 4:6, man, being a full effect, man. These people are destroyed, man. That's why you cannot hold conversations with these people, man. They're hey, the lights on, but there's nobody home, man. These people are destroyed, man. And this is a perfect example of a little kid learning a blackout challenge in which participants starved themselves of oxygen until they pass out. For some reason he thought this was a good idea, man. And he did it. And what? He got deleted for it. How about somebody else judged him, man? And Job 4:7, man, whoever perished being innocent, man. It says after Caleb saw what a challenge did to his brother, he and a neighbor tried to revive him with CPR to no avail. An ambulance rushed Joshua to the local hospital where he's airlifted to the Children's Hospital of Colorado. So the doctor was telling me there was nothing they could do and we have to let him go. So blah 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 because his final day. I couldn't accept that, man. And that's crazy, man, because even if he would have lived, man, his brain would have been damaged. And once you go to a certain point without oxygen, man, it damages your brain. I think let's get that, because I think that's what a stroke is, man. When you're a certain process of your brain ain't getting oxygen. It says okay, it says blood, but there's something let's say right here. It says cerebral hypoxia. It says accidents, heart attacks, and strokes can deprive the brain of oxygen, leading up to cerebral hypoxia. Cerebral hypoxia is a medical emergency. It can cause permanent brain injury. If the brain goes so long without oxygen, brain death and coma can occur, man. So even if he would have lived, man, he would have had brain damage, man. All because of what, man? Some stupid TikTok viral thing, man. And hey, man, I remember when I was young, our thing was like the cinnamon challenge, man, where you eat you take some cinnamon. Hey, man, you take the cinnamon, it's like you can't really you wouldn't be able to breathe, because I didn't know that stuff was that thick, man. So he said he begged the physicians to try to save his son's life, man. And what, man? Hey, man, once the Lord requires your soul, man, it's over with, man. There's nothing a doctor can do, man. There's nothing a doctor can do, man. Once the Lord requires, let's get the neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. I think that's Deuteronomy. So this is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Salaki, it says, see now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. It says, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, man. So there's nothing you can save you from the Lord, man. When the Lord gets you in his sights, man, and he requires your soul, man, it's over with, man. I said I felt. It's like, yeah. What's going on? Let's go back to. So he said, he begged the physicians to try to save his son's life. I felt like my son is drowning and trying to give me his hand. I needed to go reach out and pull him up. for me to just give up, I felt like I was just walking away from a drowning kid, man. And hey, man, you gave up on your kid a long time ago, man. Once you decided to raise him in the ways of Babylon and great, man. Once you decided to allow him to be indoctrinated and become, hey man, you gave a child over to Molech, man. It says for more on dangerous TikTok challenges, including expert advice for parents, pick up the latest issue of People on News Sense, Fire, or subscribe, man. And hey man, here's my advice, man. Don't let your kids do it, man. Be on them, man. It's crazy because here in Babylon the Great, man, children have so much more freedom, man, than generations of old, man. Children get to do whatever they want. They say whatever they want. They eat whatever they want. They decide whatever they can decide. They want to be, an alternative lifestyle. They can decide if they want to get a change, they want to metamorphosize, man. Children have too much freedom in Babylon the Great, man. And it says, hey man, when I was coming up, man, I didn't have all that, man. I didn't get a phone until I was like 14. Definitely was not 12 years old. And then even if I was that young, man, you didn't get social media apps on your phone, man. That technology wasn't out there yet, man. No, I mean, I might be mistaken because I think they might have had the iPhone 4 back then. But regardless, man, it still stands, man. See, my parents, even though I was raised up in some Babylonian philosophy and stuff like that, man, they didn't totally immerse me in it like a lot of you people, man. A lot of you people just totally immerse your kids into the ways of Babylon the Great, man. I didn't do Halloween, man. I didn't do most of these wicked holidays, man. I didn't eat pork growing up like that, man. But it's just me. But it's a heartbreak he wants no other family to experience. It says, this is deadly. This is a weapon in our home that people don't know about, man. But no, people do, man. People around the world know that the dangers, of having a cell phone, prolonged use of it can end up, causing, cancer, man. Same with your microwave, man. This is a weapon, man, but nobody cares, man. Nobody speaks out on it. Everybody just goes along with the get along, man. Since I want parents to know what their kids are doing, to that end, whatever suggests that parents watch the videos the kids view on platforms like TikTok and YouTube, says review their kids' app and user history and start a dialogue about the content they're consuming. Ain't no dialogue, man. Raise your kids, man. Tell them, command them. Don't ask, command. See, he also asked that parents to tell their kids about Joshua. Now here's the point. It says TikTok declined to comment to people for this week's story about alarming challenges online, and the number of users injured performing challenges is unknown. It says, but in an updated safety policy released in February, the company says, in part, says we do not permit users to share content depicting, promoting, normalizing, or glorifying dangerous acts that may lead to serious injury or death, man. And I want to bring that up because, man, our videos being in the Mandalorian, our videos are taken down the instant they go up, man. So how does stuff like this become viral, man? Because they wanted to, man. They want to. It's an agenda, man. You can't say, man, we're censored. The men of the Lord, the truth is censored to us so bad that there's certain words you can't say, certain things you can't speak on, otherwise it gets struck. But stuff like this, a challenge of people starving themselves for oxygen and in diverse manners, it's allowed to go out there, man, and be passed around, man. Because this is Babylon the Great, man. The Babylon the Great, man. And hey, this is an example because, like I said, I went to a lesson earlier about how this place is not safe for children. It's not safe for the men of the Lord, man. Because stuff like this, man. We're going to end it off on that, man. Perfect example of Micah 2 and 10. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. For Yahweh Shema Shai keeps commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh Shema Shai shall bring every work in judgment for every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. With that being said, hallelujah.